Okay. So this is basically admin models we created here. First of all, enumerations we created. As we know, the enumerations are nothing but they are constants. It's a array of constants you can assume like that, but from that you can pick only one value. Multiple constants we are declaring under one name. We call this as admin user types. First value is 1, second value is 2, third value is 3, fourth value is 4. Like this we make. Okay, and this is going to be a table admin user type. We inherit from the base. This is called as here inheriting. We are inheriting base into this admin user type. And the table name is here TBL admin user type. And this is SQL Alchemy ORM. We are using in this case ORM, SQL Alchemy. It is one of the popular ORMs with Python. It is used. For simple applications, you can go with ORM. But when you have very complex applications, when you are dealing with lots of data, huge sets of data, definitely you need to use like not inline SQL queries. Definitely you have to go with the stored functions or stored procedures. There's a concept called stored procedure or stored function. So with the help of that, you can perform DML operations. DML, as we know, data manipulation language, insertion, updation, deletion. Then similarly, joining the tables from more than one table, you bring data together, that we can call a join. Okay, or you may be going with the subqueries. Okay, you'll be using subqueries. So using different ways, you are going to fetch data. Ultimately, fetching data is very important. Insertion, updation is one-time job most of the time. Okay, but retrieval is going to be very frequent job. And from the lot of data, you need to pick only a few things. Then in that case, it's going to be it's going to be really time-consuming process. So you need to write efficient queries with the help of that. Within no time, you can actually get the data. So ultimately, you need to fine-tune your queries. Okay, we created here admin user types. Then the table is here admin user type. So one of the columns is what here admin user type dot text we have taken default equal to admin user types dot text user type. This is then admin users relationship admin user back populates admin user. So this is one-to-many relationship. It's nothing but actually one-to-many relationship. So if you go with the PostgreSQL, okay, so if you go with PostgreSQL, you can find it. Here, this is pgadmin 4. So in this pgadmin 4, when I expand it, there is one database, PostgreSQL 13. Okay, one of the databases here, ORMDB1. Here, automatically these are created. The tables are 3 in this. One is student data. The next thing is admin user, then admin user type. These two tables we find in this. Okay, if you want to see the relationship between them, you can use dbeaver. With the help of that, you can see it. dbeaver. Okay, then I start the required database. This is the Java-based database client. Using this, you can connect any kind of database. You can go with SQLite, SQLite. You can go with SQL Server. You can go with PostgreSQL. You can go even with the so here it is. I'm expanding Postgres. Not this then. ORDB we have in this. Not even this. Okay. It's Falcon production. These things we have. So what I do, I can go here with the local host. In this case, I can create here. Sample database SQLite I have. This is with the SQL Server and ORDB localhost 1433. Again, this is with the SQL Server. Okay, some of things are actually production based here. Some of things are production based. Now I just want to connect here one more server. I can go to this file, the new. Here I want to go with a new server in this database connection I require. Click on the next. Want to get connected to Postgres, then click on the next. Localhost Postgres. Okay, port number 54332. Then here I need to specify the password. Okay, finish. Now we can get connected with this. On 5432 port number, it is listening. When you expand, you can find all the databases. It's opening only the Postgres database. Okay, so edit connection. Here username is Postgres. Database is not Postgres here. ORGDB1. Click on OK. Yes. This ORGDB1 is not existing. Let me see here. What is the database name? So here ORMDB new it is. ORMDB1 this is. But when you open, you can see here. Here we are opening properly. Database name is here ORMDB1. So I was referring something wrong. Because of that, I could not get DB Viewer. Here it is. Okay, edit connection. ORMDB1. You have ORMDB1. In this schemas, you have public schema. Then you have tables. Okay, TBL admin user, TBL admin user type. We have both. Okay, click on OK. Then let us try to create here the DB engine. So tools with the help of this can we create the tree, ORM. It's called as actually object relational mapping. Okay, it's mapped, but entity relationship diagram I want to create here. So go to your file. Anywhere do we have that provision? I'm checking. Then similarly here, database. Okay. So there is no provision here. Navigate, we have edit, we have here. In the file, we don't have anything. So right click on this, then try to make, create. This is event trigger extensions role database. Okay, there should be provision for us to create the entity ERD diagram. It's not available here. Other, when we click on the other ER diagram we have here, click on next. So from this, what is the table name? The database name here it is. It's not showing that particular thing. Okay, so let us go here with the Postgres S2. Here, databases, ORMDB. We expand from the schemas, from public. Here we choose these two tables. Okay, then ERD. We put this as ERD for, okay, it is ORMDB1. ORMDB1 and finish this here. It's giving so many tables. Okay, so many tables we are getting this, but I have chosen only 2 tables. It's giving so many things. Okay, once again, let me create this. We go with this again. Okay, tools, create, we have the create others, ERD diagram. Okay, name is then schemas. We go with the public schema, then with the tables. Okay, we don't want to go here. We try to use only these things we need to take. Only columns we take and foreign keys we take. Similarly here also with the other table, PBL admin user, we go with columns. Okay, then similarly here we don't go with the constraints, but foreign keys if any, we take that. With that, we need to give here name ERD. We just give that name. We can't finish. Still everything is getting selected here. We should not select all the things, but everything is coming up for us. It's showing here all the system related database. Okay, so this should not happen when I go with this. I have these things, but okay, so once again, let me try tools, create, other, next. Database we have taken already, ORMDB1. It's public schema. We choose only tables in this. Just we take only those. Again, put ERD, finish. But it's taking all the things. I think there is some bug in this. Fine, it should not pick all the things actually here, though I did not select, it's picking them. It is showing all that information. Fine, so we can check like this only here. Admin user, columns are, this is session ID, username, email ID, DOC. Okay, here constraints, do we have any constraints? We have a primary key here, TBL, admin user primary key. Do we have any foreign keys in this? Okay, there is no foreign key relationship in this. Fine, then here we come to admin user type. So here in this, do we find columns? ID we have, user type we have. Then constraints, if you take, we have primary key. Here also there is no foreign key, but foreign key is required for us in this. So here we require a foreign key. So reason, we need to check here one to many why it is not having in this. But if you look at the code, user type you have here, ID, column, this is integer primary key. This is going to be admin user. Back populates actually admin user. Whenever you go here with the admin user, here you should have actually corresponding ID as well. But we have here user type, relationship admin user. Here back populates admin user type. It's back populating. So we should have here, and even we are setting these things, username, email ID, password, user type, all these we are setting in the given admin user. Okay, so here when you create these things, you can create username, email ID, password, and user type. It should automatically create for us. So here there is one enum we declared. Enum is nothing but enumeration. Somewhere here init enum. Okay, type star decorator. We are using here integer type of data. So here with the help of this, it can take enum values. It can take 1, it can take 2, it can take 3, it can take 4, depending on that. And when we define here Okay, we come to this one is instead of going with the text dot, we go here with the integer. Dot integer. Okay, types dot. If you come down, okay, types dot. This should be integer. Okay, integer integral we take. Like this, we have created admin user type. So this should create automatically table for us. Okay, whether this works or not, we can check actually here. So go to this part of the code. We come back to this code later on, or we launch here once again, Visual Studio Code. Then here we try to open some other file. So for testing purpose, we can do in other way. Open recent, alchemy test. There is one file earlier we created. So with that, we try to do. Okay, so the other one I minimize, and this can be now maximized. This is what ORM test.py, and this is ORM 1 to M. We have in this case 1 to M, 1 to many, that is. Okay, so here 1 to many we have relationship between courses and learners is something like this. In the same manner, we try to keep here the relationship between both of them. Okay, when it comes to here admin user type, we have admin users relationship, admin user back populates admin user, like this we have kept. And here user type equal to relationship admin user back populates admin user type. We kept like this. Now when we run this in the new database, this has to create. It is 2 we keep, and here what this creates, we try to find from this. Okay, so here try to create here another database. Create database. It is ORMDB2. Instead of going with N, it is ORMDB2. So here we need to add data. Okay, so this is now here, go with this Python followed by ORM test.py. Here it should create for us the required tables. In the new database, the tables must be created for us. Refresh these databases. We find here one more table, ORM test, ORM DB2. Expand this, expand the schemas, expand the tables. See these tables in this now. When you expand admin user table, and we expand the columns here in this, these columns got created for us. We can see these columns automatically created. TBL admin user constraints. If we expand, primary key is getting created. Then indexes. Okay, similarly, we take the other one more table we have. The table is admin user type. The columns ID and user type constraints. Okay, primary key is getting created. It's not creating actually foreign key for us. Whenever you go here with this is not adding the foreign key. Okay, there is no, we are not adding any population here. Admin user type we have taken. So let us see here with the other one, not with the other one. Let us go here with this and try to check. Okay, in the ORM one, we are adding in this case secondary student course in both the cases. Let us come to this ORM.test and here try to put First admin user. Okay, this is secondary is what? It is here admin user only. Here also this is admin user. If you look at this, how it is added in both the cases, it is student course only. So therefore, we need to set in the same manner. Even here also it is like secondary is here admin user. Okay, now I want to delete these tables from this. Let me go to this and delete drop. I can drop the table. The next thing is here. I drop even this table here. Dropping is nothing but removing completely from the database. So I can drop this one. Before you drop, you have to be very careful. Otherwise, you may face problems. Now, when we come here and see, when you refresh, you'll find here tables in this. Go with the constraints. Only one constraint is available for us here. Similarly, go with the columns here, ID, primary key. Okay, there is no admin user type in this. Because of that, we are not getting the required column. There is no admin user type. If you come to here, orm.test, okay, we are defining in this manner relationship. Fine, come to this and try to see here, not here. Okay, when you come here, how that is defined, we can check. Course is equal to, we take like this back populates. We have to go with the ID in this manner. We are not adding that particular thing. Because of that, we could not get it. So this is order, sorry, not learner and course if you take. Okay, so here we need to have like it's learner and course. Okay, when you take learner and course, we haven't kept. So order and customer, let us take in such cases. We have a customer and we have an order. So in the order, we need to have your customer ID. Based on that, you can do it. In the same manner, we add this. Okay, come to this particular code. And in this, we need to set in the admin user. Okay, we put here this one. U type. Okay, integer this is. How we are doing in this. Customer.id we have here. The customer table. We have ID. So here this is customer.id foreign key. In the same manner, we should have here. Okay, come to this part. And here in this, we are adding U type equal to, it is integer. Foreign key is here. Admin user type. Okay, we keep here admin user type followed by ID. Okay, so this is admin user type dot ID. We have set here again. We go to this one, then delete this one here. Right now there are no links. Then drop the drop. And admin user type also we drop here in this. Then student data also we drop. After that, try to just run once again. But this is giving error this time. Okay, we are going to, so when we say here, TBL admin user dot U type could not find table admin user type. So it says admin user type table is not found. Okay, and when you check here, what is the name of the table here? It's customer. So try to specify only the table name. So take this one here and try to put this one as ID. Then once again, we check whether any tables are created in this or not. Just refresh. Probably no tables are created. It failed completely. Again, try to run. So this time everything is created. Now refresh. Then after that, expand it. You have admin user constraints. So this time you are getting the primary key as well as foreign key, both the keys we are getting. Similarly, whenever you go here with the other one, admin user type. So here you have columns, constraints. If you expand, you have only primary key, but here you have the foreign key. Now with dbeaver, you can see, or else you have to go with the tools. From tools, you need to create here new ERD project. Okay, then we need to drag and drop these things. Or else, okay. So fine. Then, okay. So this is one-to-many relationships. So here we need to go with both the tables. With those tables, we have to create. So only giving like this. It's not actually taking. Okay. Query tool properties. Untitled, it's giving here. Okay, dashboard statistics. Auto align. One-to-many relationship we should have here. Save as. Not adding table here. New table it's going to add, not required here. So basically we need to here. Okay. So in this case, from this DB itself, we try to create. We don't have any provision here to create the ERD. Okay, I'm sorry. Close. Here we have the ERD, generate ERD. Okay, so when we come here, create. Yes, now I got it. Create, generate ERD, beta. Now you can see here the ERD diagram is generated for us. Admin user type, and next thing is here what TBL admin user. There is a relationship between them now. We move this here, and in that case, what is happening, you can see it is having here one-to-many relationship. Okay, so there can be more than one user. I mean, more than one admin user, which may be like same admin user type. As we know, it is like job seeker. If you see in the code, what are the enumerations we have here? The enumerations are on the top. You can see we created enum. Enum values are okay. 1 minute. Yeah, these are enums here. Job seeker handler, employee handler, subadmin handlers, and admin. These are the 4 types we have. So when you look at this, it is nothing but one-to-many relationship. Corresponding to one admin user, there can be user type, there can be many admin users. So this relationship is called as one-to-many relationship. So this we are doing from the, we are testing basically from outside. It's not part of project whether this works correct or not, we need to see. So therefore, we have done some POC, proof of concept. Okay, when this is working fine, you can integrate this. How much expert you may be with the subject? What you have to do, you need to do proof of concept. Okay, what is happening with the technologies? It is getting changed always. Today there is one type of functionality, tomorrow it can be changing totally or partially it gets changed. Some of the features may be changed or some of the libraries they be moved into different packages. So therefore you need to cross check everything. For that purpose, you have to do some POC. This is called as your proof of concept. So with the help of proof of concept, I'm creating here the required tables dynamically. So only for the admin part, we are going to use ORM, object relational mapping, and the library what we use is here SQL Alchemy. We call this as SQL Alchemy. So with the help of SQL Alchemy, we are doing this. Okay, so here database is Postgres. Here in this ORMDB2, but for our application, it's not ORMDB2, it's going to be other database. This is only for proof of concept purpose, and it is even establishing properly foreign key, primary key relationships. Basically, we have admin user type. The next thing is what admin user. Okay, and here I want to enumerate. For that purpose, I have created here enum. Where is that enum? This is enum here. Admin user types is going to be my own type of data. It's called as my own type. I have created my own type of data. It's nothing but admin user type start, either job seeker or employee handler or subadmin users or admin. Like this is going to be taking one of those constants here. It can take only 4 values. So enum is nothing but it's basically we are inheriting from the enum. Enum is a predefined class. We are creating a new class called admin user type, which is going to work like actually enum. So from this enum only we are going to take values. So this is basically object-oriented programming in the Python. So using class keyword, here you can create a new class, admin user type, and we inherit here in this. Similarly, we create here int enum. Okay, int enum, another class we are creating, type start, type decorator. Okay, first thing is what here? Init. This is nothing but constructor. It's constructor. Then here self enum type, then followed by star args, star keyword args. Star args, when I put here, it can be number of arguments. This is going to be number of arguments, and this is called as here keyword arguments. Here also you can pass n number of arguments. See, normally when you define a function or when you define a method, you first define how many arguments you have to pass. Always they are fixed. But when you go with the star args, this is called as variable number of arguments. You can pass n number of arguments to this. There is no limitation on this. Similarly, whenever you go with the star kw args, this is called as keyword arguments. You can pass actually n number of arguments with keyword. Keyword meaning is what here you need to have a key, you need to associate with a value. Sri, have you checked these things in the Python? What exactly this keyword arguments? Similarly, what are variable length of variable, number of arguments? They are also called as actually arbitrary number of arguments or arbitrary arguments.
No, Sridhar. Actually, I was little busy with some other thing, and
Okay.
I got job. I was a little bit busy with those
Okay.
things. Yeah,
So where in the US or in Canada?
in Canada only.
Okay. So same type of job or different job this time?
No, same whatever my domain previous thing, same I
Okay.
got.
So you with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, some paperwork that stuff and all going on. I was
Okay.
little bit busy with them. Maybe
Yes.
I'll again start from tomorrow.
Python videos, in the Python videos only, all these are discussed actually. The basics of
Yeah,
Python.
yeah, yeah. Sure, I'll look into them.
Yes. So
Yeah.
here what we do, we are creating basically 2 classes, admin user types. Second thing is here, admin user type and admin user. This is nothing but enum. It's called as enumeration. Enumeration, as we know, straight away it's not supported in the Python language. If you look at C, probably you worked with the enum kind of thing because you did with the C projects or C++. At the time they use enum very heavily. So enum is nothing but set of constants. You together put set of constants, any one value you can use from that. Here we have 4 constants. So this is what numeric constant, but this is what here named constant. For every constant, we are giving a name. Job seeker handler is nothing but named constant. For that, we assign a value 1. For this, we assign a value 2. For this, we assign a value 3. Then we assign a value 4. Like this, we do here admin user types. Okay. And one more thing, Sitaram is back in US.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
he messaged me actually. I
yes,
messaged him like regarding he asked me to share my resume. So I asked
yes.
him on the update on that. He told once he's back to US, he'll get back to me.
There are many jobs actually in the Latin Sri, that means
Okay.
Latin American countries, particularly NATIM, they say North Latin American countries, North American. In
Yeah.
Canada, in the US mostly, you find
Mm.
many jobs in the Slack. Do you know Slack
Yeah.
platform?
No, no.
Slack is one such platform actually. On that you can get many things. I show you what is Slack.
Okay.
This is basically Slack.
Okay.
You can find here so many channels like developer chart, then Python developers. So here they post
Oh,
actually many jobs. Okay.
okay.
And
Okay.
these are
Yeah.
genuine jobs. Whatever they post are actually genuine jobs in this. And
Okay.
even you
Okay.
can do work from home kind of thing in this case.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And if you are
Okay.
not, if you are allowed to work from home, then you can take up such jobs.
Yeah. Okay.
And another thing is, if you cannot do yourself, I mean, somebody in the US can do for you.
Oh,
That way
okay.
also you can manage actually. Because here
Okay.
people are struggling for jobs a lot. And come
Yeah.
even the Canada and the US also same thing it is. Okay. But here people are struggling. I mean, the job markets are not open. People are not getting jobs actually. That way
Mm.
you can outsource the work. Outsource in the sense like
Yeah.
some kind of work you can assign them. They can do it on behalf of you and they can submit to you.
Okay. Okay.
Many people are looking for such opportunities.
Yes.
Okay.
Even I was like looking for something which I can take it as part-time thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yourself you can do, or you can give somebody else, they can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that way, I mean, you can help people also who are in need of jobs.
Yeah.
Some kind of service
What
actually.
is that called? Slag, right?
Slack,
SLS?
SLACK, Slack.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because
Maybe
since
I
you are
will
in the
check it.
Canada, there is a possibility of getting such jobs.
Okay.
But only we need to be a little dynamic in this case, and you need to go with blind marketing kind of thing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
blind
Okay.
marketing meaning is here whenever you hear something new, you
Mm.
need to you need to do marketing aggressively. You know about it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know, this is one of the tactics people adopt.
Okay.
Okay. Unless you are capable, definitely you cannot deliver it. That means
Yes.
definitely here required thing is your confidence level.
Yeah.
Okay. And you definitely get a lot of time. Then in that time, you need to quickly grasp subject. You need to get it done. That's all. So
Yeah.
that we can do with confidence only. We can do technology. All this is
Yeah.
continuously changing. Required thing, in my opinion, is confidence. Okay,
Yeah.
knowing about basics. If you know basics and
Yeah.
if you have confidence, definitely you can do it. So that way, try
Yeah.
to do it. If possible, try
Yeah.
to do that way. You can show
Mm.
some kind of employment to people here who are actually looking for some kind of
Mm.
jobs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a noble cause in my opinion. Some kind of
Okay.
employment you give to them, so they are going to be happy. Otherwise, people are really struggling a lot.
Yeah.
Mostly, they are looking for
Even
government
even
jobs.
here, market is not that great for now.
Yes.
Actually, it's really difficult to get a job.
But people who come to Canada or US mostly to earn money, they come, Sri. Okay.
Yeah.
And I know many people, they are not up to the mark.
Yeah.
Not in, not in any area, I can say. Okay.
Yeah.
They should have some kind of perfection, some perfection at least required in certain area. They
Yeah.
should be in a position to even speak correct with
Yeah.
confidence. Even they lack that.
Yeah.
Okay, they want to get good job. So how can they get? It's really like companies also from where they give money. How can they give salaries? When you contribute, then only they can give.
Yeah.
And another problem is, though they don't have experience, if you have confidence and if you have some kind of idea on that, probably you get a job. You serve them over a period of time. You learn. Then in that way you can
Mm.
contribute. But without having any experience, without having any knowledge, they want to get job. It is not
Yeah.
possible like that.
Yeah.
So they say some 10 years experience they have, they say. They don't have
Okay.
even 1 day experience, Sri. How that is
Okay.
correct?
No,
1 day
no.
experience they don't have.
There will be some difference who has the real time experience and who
Yes,
doesn't.
real
We
time
can make.
experience, confidence, you need to know. Corporate culture is very important. Whether you worked or not, they can easily identify the way you sit and the way you type also, whether they can identify.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I used to see them. First of all, when somebody comes for job, what are their qualifications? I really don't mind. Second thing
Okay.
is how much depth they have, I don't mind. So when I give,
Mm.
what is their approach? First of all, I try to see.
Mm.
And how they are sitting and how they are typing, I can find easily, by looking at them. People who do not have
Okay.
experience, they try to hide always. They are not open. Okay. So they try to pretend like they are really experienced, but easily we can catch such people. Okay, you even if you don't have experience, try to learn, try to feel yourself like experienced it, and try to pose yourself that you are really experienced. Then in that way you can survive. Okay, you can do like that when you have the skill, you can do. But without having skill, without having experience, okay, just they want to get very decent salary, something like $100, $120 per hour. How that's possible? It's not possible.
Yeah.
Like
No.
I know many people in the Michigan actually, they are trying to do like
Okay.
that. Okay,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
not possible like that. We have to
Yeah.
be, I mean, thinking in reality is something different.
Yeah.
And things are changing. I mean, this is also getting standardized. IT is also getting standardized. So far, it's not standardized actually. It's wayward
Okay.
kind of thing only. When compared
Mm.
with other engineering disciplines, this is the recent origin. Say
Mm.
it is about some 50, 60 years, not more than that.
Okay.
In
Mm.
1970, something like that, 50 years, I can say. Okay, in the
Okay.
15 years only rapid changes we have seen. But if you look at other
Mm.
engineering disciplines like electrical, electronics also recent origin. But if you look at
Mm.
electrical or if you look at actual civil, mechanical, they are actually having more
Mm.
than 150, 200 years age. I can say. So
Okay.
they are more matured fields when compared with the software. So software
Okay.
industry is not matured enough. It is continuously evolving, it's continuously transforming, and with new avatars, it's coming up. So
Yeah.
definitely it takes time, but it's getting standardized everywhere. In the world, actually,
Mm.
it's getting standardized. So when
Yeah.
once it gets standardized, definitely they look for only for professionals. They never look for
Yeah.
non-professionals. They need to
Mm.
understand this. And we need to
Yeah.
educate them also. It is our responsibility. They may not like when you say, they may not like. Okay, they don't want to hear anything, but continuously when you say, they accept it.
Mm.
So, we have to do such kind of thing. If possible, register with the Slack. Okay,
Yeah.
then
Yeah. Sure. I'll do that.
you can prepare some resume with Python. You can go with some Go language kind of thing. You find few
Yeah.
people with the Go language. Okay,
Okay.
so you
Okay.
can post such resumes. Then we can do. I mean, if you are interested, we can do together also. I can find
Yeah.
people here. Okay, we can
Yeah.
give some kind of employment to them, so they'll be
Yeah.
happy. Little bit income they get. Of course, after
Yeah.
some
Sure.
time they become great.
I'll check on that and I'll get back to
Yes.
you. If something comes up, I'll discuss with
Yes,
you
you
on
can
that.
do like that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
And going to this one here, we created, the student is not part of this. Okay. Here we are
Mm.
bothering about only the two things, admin user and admin user type.
Okay.
And I slightly changed screens. Have you seen them?
Really, no, Sridhar.
Okay.
Maybe this week, definitely from tomorrow, I'll sit on
Yes.
this. I missed a few of the concepts too, so
Not
I'll
much
sit on.
actually. We haven't gone much. Huh? So here once again
Okay.
see
Mm.
trap app. Screens have
Okay.
changed slightly. I was saying that.
Yeah.
Python, this
I
is main
just
dot.
saw whatever you posted there. I just saw
Yes.
the thing how it was, but I couldn't like go into the deeper things.
Yes. So local host it is. Then admin login. So slightly I
Yeah.
changed this one. Then I
Mm.
enter here some password with it. I come into different screen
Okay.
here.
Okay.
So it is going to be for employers and this is for job seekers and this is for admin users.
Okay.
Whenever
Okay.
you
Yeah.
go here and with this we go to the employers again. So here we need
Okay.
to properly put it. When
Okay.
you click on this again, you
Okay.
come to admin dashboard.
Okay.
And this is called
It's
as your card.
okay. Oh, for
Bootstrap
this,
card it
all
is.
the database is also created, or it's just the
Database, just now
pages?
I have shown you, database is not
Yeah,
created.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
So
Yeah.
once these are done, we can create database. So here we are logging in using actually some hard
Mm.
coded value.
Okay, okay.
Hard coded
It's
value,
not
something
dynamic.
like I entered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, with
Okay,
that, we are logging in. You can look at the
okay,
code, you can find that. So if you
okay,
see here, login page particularly, it is you have a view. What is the view exactly? This view is main.py. In this, you
okay,
have admin home is
okay,
one, admin employers is one. Then you have admin
okay.
job seekers. We have sign in. In the sign in, what I'm doing, I'm
Mm.
hard coding this year with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7,
yeah.
8.
Instead of checking, giving that, we
Yes,
have hard
because
coded.
we don't
Okay,
have
got it.
data, we don't have data in the database. That's why I'm
Yes,
hard
yes.
coding. Okay, first to
Okay,
complete the screens, I can go with this approach.
okay, okay.
Once everything is
Yeah,
done, we can actually link them because for testing purpose, you need not create first database. So normally the UI screens, if we create, then after that, if we go ahead, that would be nice.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so now here
Okay,
we
but
have this
maybe
kind of
tomorrow
screen.
to today,
Yes.
tomorrow, and after tomorrow, I'll spend on these creating pages. And
Yes.
is this available in GitHub?
I'll push into GitHub this one. You can actually
Okay,
take
just
it.
for reference in case
Yes.
need
No,
any.
I do right now. Actually, I do this. No,
Okay.
this one. Okay,
Yeah.
so what is the command we use here? Git add all.
Yeah. No, add dot
Yes,
also you
correct.
can give.
Add hyphen
Dot.
all.
Yeah.
Even it's using here whatever libraries I kept, it's going to take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and also I just wanted to know, I was trying to create the local host repository for the Visual Studio Code, but I
Okay.
tried that option. I was like I wasn't getting it right.
From Visual Studio, you want to do?
Yeah, from Visual Studio, I know the command prompt how to do it,
Yes.
but you through Visual Studio Code, how to like create the local host on that project. I need to know that
Normally with
if you have.
localhost, we don't do. For deployment purpose, straight away we connect to like
Yeah,
remote
that's what.
repositories.
It will create the working directory, right? Using
Yes.
that Visual Studio. I wanted
Yes.
to know that part actually.
Okay. For that, actually, you require a remote server. You are going to deploy directly from Visual Studio.
Yes, I wanted to do the staging thing via Visual Studio thing.
Okay. We'll see tomorrow that. So
Yeah,
first, let me add
sounds
this, then tomorrow we'll be doing it.
okay.
Before you work on any concept, actually, you need to do POC. For everything, you have to do POC.
Yeah.
Whether it is small or big, actually, you need to maintain separate projects. So some of the people,
Yeah.
what they say, they don't like that approach. So why can't you do the same thing, they say. But what I say, you need to do POC with everything, then you can integrate that with the main code.
Okay.
So here it is Git, then followed by
I
commit.
tried with Eclipse, it's working. But
Yes.
for Visual Studio, I think I don't know, somehow I'm missing something.
Okay. And this is employer. Pages. And this is GAT push. Now this should be up to date.
Okay.
So these screens we created. Tomorrow will you be available, Sri?
Yeah, I'll be available.
Okay. Then tomorrow we discuss more. Further screens I complete that I show you from Git. Now you can push it, pull it.
Yeah, sure.
So GAT.
Maybe
pull.
whatever I missed, I'll sit tomorrow for some
Yes.
time and I'll go through that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.